My wife divorced me, taking our $4.2 million California house in custody. You'll never see the kids again, she left at court. Broken, I moved into my dead mother's basement in Ohio. While cleaning, I found a hidden safe behind the furnace. The combination was my birthday. Inside was a letter that started, "If you're reading this, they finally found you." The fluorescent lights above the courtroom buzzed faintly, casting a sterile glow over the cold oak furniture. I sat at the defendant's table. Though I wasn't a criminal, I certainly felt like one. My palms were slick, not from fear of judgment, but from the finality of what was about to be taken from me. Across the room sat Lana, my wife of 12 years, the woman I had built a life with. The same woman who used to fall asleep on my chest, whispering dreams of growing old together. Today, she wouldn't even look at me. Instead, she leaned in close to her new attorney, a shark in a silk suit, whispering behind manicured hands. Her diamond earrings sparkled under the courtroom lights, the very earrings I had gifted her on our 10th anniversary. Now they felt like trophies from a war I was losing. "Mr. Holloway, do you have anything further to present before final judgment is passed?" the judge asked, his voice echoing like a death knell. I stood up slowly. My legs shook, not from weakness, but the weight of betrayal. I looked toward Lana. She smirked. "I gave her everything, Your Honor," I said. "Not just money, time, love, a home. I worked 3 jobs when we were building that company. I raised our kids when she went back to school. I never imagined I'd be here begging just to see my son and daughter again." But my words felt like throwing pebbles at a steel wall. The judge's gavel fell. Full custody awarded to the mother. The $4.2 million Pacific Palisades property remains in her name. Spousal support approved. It was done. As Lana stood up, her heels clicking confidently across the courtroom floor, she walked past me and whispered just loud enough to ensure I heard, "You'll never see the kids again. Enjoy Ohio." Then she laughed, mocking, victorious, venomous. I didn't say a word. I simply collected my worn briefcase, nodded at my lawyer, who couldn't meet my eyes, and walked out into the blinding California sunlight. My name was still Daniel Holloway, but I didn't recognize the man in the reflection of the courthouse glass. By midnight, I was on a flight to Cincinnati, Ohio, holding only 2 bags and a key to the house my mother left me before she died last winter. A house I hadn't stepped foot in for 15 years. I had no house, no kids, no marriage, no reason to stay. But what I didn't know, what she didn't know, was that the real story hadn't even begun yet. Because buried deep beneath dust and silence, that Ohio basement held a secret my mother had hidden from everyone. A secret I was never supposed to find. Ohio welcomed me with silence. Not the comforting kind. The kind that seeps into your bones and reminds you exactly how alone you are. My mother's house, a red brick 2-story on the edge of an overgrown lot in Cincinnati,